If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Castle Ravenloft week 15, part 3. Can you believe we've been going like 15 weeks? That's half of 30. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Really?
Oh my god, maths?
I schooled in North America. I was not aware of that.
I say, the Essex
That takes me
Education
by
Board
surprise.
hasn't failed you yet, has it?
It failed me.
It found me big time. But, you know.
Well, you can do simple division.
Right,
You're
so
working in a factory yet.
So you, Emily or Eve, you're gonna purchase or pay for a +1 sword, yes?
Yes.
But not the whole thing. So it's gonna cost you 150 gold for now.
Yeah, that's cool. Should I just take that off now?
Yeah.
Yep.
And he tells you to come back in 4 days, and they'll have your magic item.
And I will be back.
And Neroon will also pay 150 up front for a +1 spear.
Is it his same price?
It is a simple weapon.
It's the same price range, James.
It's the same price range. Just, yeah.
Same price range.
Okay. Dagger, great hand axe, javelin, mace.
It's a simple weapon.
Cool. Get cool stuff. Oh, that's still the same fucking price. A spear. Yeah, same price. So yeah, 300 gold.
So I'll pay 150 up front.
And while we're giving money to the Vistani, I'll pay 75 gold in advance for my horse.
Okay. Because you got to buy some horses as well, right?
I don't want a horse.
Right.
No
The problem is if only one person has a horse.
Eve can ride with that.
I haven't got.
I have a little donkey.
Can I ride with like freckle on like my shoulders or something?
Can I have a large dog?
Large dog.
Hell yeah,
I don't think
Master,
that would carry Eve.
Master Blaster runs Velaki.
I haven't got enough money for a horse, so I can't buy one.
A dire
I'll
sheep.
give you. Just be
can
nice
always
to
double.
Garrett. He'll give you some money.
And we can always double up if nothing else. But yeah,
In one more level, Garrett will be able to call his own magical horse anyway.
Arius is at the least spending 75 for at least one horse.
Oh, I remembered where I was going. I was going to go see if you leveled up. That's exactly what I was going to go do. Let me check.
Gotta get my magical horse, my magical steed at level 5.
Means my punches will now be
A
magical. as well.
unicorn pony.
Magical pony.
Unicorn pony. Or just like a little pony.
Not yet. No, you're still not leveled up just yet.
Still haven't done enough.
What more?
Couple more tasks to complete.
Yeah. The first
Yeah,
few levels
somebody's-
come really fast, and then afterwards,
Yeah.
like, I played a game for almost as long as this, and I feel like we haven't left up because we started at level 5.
Yeah, Arius is gonna spend that money on the horse at least now. Get at least one horse sorted.
Awesome. I look forward to killing it.
Sounds good. Yeah, I think after that, everyone knows we go to meet up with Ark and Garrett, or Nameless in this case.
Yeah, where has Nameless and Ark gone to? Are you gone to the? Are you headed to the tailor shop?
Yeah, we first went to the front gate, and then we inquired as to the finest tailor in town.
Tim Taylor is there? No. Sorry.
Tim Taylor.
Sorry.
His name. Right next to the goth coffee shop, yeah?
Yep. Yeah. The undergrounds. Yep.
Undergrounds.
Or is it
The Beast in the Rose. The Beast in the
6
Rose
foot
was the
grinder
tailor's.
or something?
Yeah. The Beast in the Rose is the tailor shop. Yep.
Beast of the Rose.
Beast
And
and
the
the
road.
rose.
The Beast's Rose.
Beast
Oh,
rose.
Or the Beast
like,
Rose.
like in the name of this place already, Ark. Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
I walk right in.
Ah, hello, says a beast of a man. He's like fucking massive. He's like he's like nearly 7 foot tall. So he's sort of, I think he towers over everyone, you know, that's walked into this store.
Damn, you single.
You're not there, Emily. You
No.
fucking horn dog, you.
Listen,
Someone get this brave
It's not
up.
me, it's Eve. God.
Get a
It's
room.
not practical. He's basically asexual.
I'm trying to get a room. Anyway.
Is it
carry
a
on.
baby arm holding an apple?
yeah, Eve doesn't limit her options to just one gender.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I agree.
It's okay to be greedy.
Not greedy.
Not
I
greedy,
am.
Greed,
just-
for the lack of a
It's
better
just
word,
keep-
is good.
So,
I just like to keep my options open.
my good sir,
Yeah, that's what's keeping open.
She doesn't even sleep with anyone,
That
so
was good. That was good. That was good. I like that.
I'll let you have that one.
Beautiful 6 there for the South African cricket team.
South African team. Anyway, roleplay. Carry forth.
What's is our pleasure of your what can we provide? I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to sound really fancy, but
clothing, my good man. Look at the state of me.
yes, I can. I must say you are wearing last year's
I'm wearing
non-fashionable items.
I'm wearing last decade's armor. Okay.
Well, we don't do armor here. We do clothes.
That's what I want. I'm gonna slip out of this, and you're gonna see the filthy state of the rags that I'm wearing. I want to be clothed in silk, maybe some fresh linens on top of that. But the next thing touching my skin is gonna be silk. Do you understand? Do you have anything silk?
Well, I think the next thing that needs to touch your skin is a bath or something.
Do you have a bath? Do you have a hot bath here?
No, but I think you can. I think the Blue Water Inn they can provide you baths if you wish to have a bath.
Excellent. Okay, so you lay out your finest fabrics. Your finest. You want to get my measurements first?
Yes, certainly.
Come on, Ark, come on, jack it off. Let's go.
Fuck that.
He's gonna take measurements.
So let's go ahead.
Come on, Mark. Then we're
Sounds
gonna go hot baths and girls, and then we're coming back. Okay.
Inside
Alright.
leg measurement 42, Mr. Humphreys.
I'll let this guy measure us, and then we're headed off to the Blue Oyster.
Okay. It's gonna be 15 gold though for the fine clothes.
Oh, no problem, no problem. I'll tip him more than that.
Okay.
We're gonna
Blue
come
Oyster?
back. We're coming back to try them on. Have some wine, have some cheese, have
Some
some
grapes.
maybe some grapes. Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. I'll pay for everything. It's okay. I'll pay for the spread if you're worried about that.
Are you A, Jesse?
Yeah. Yeah. Just make sure it's like, purple and red. That's all I care about.
So yeah, so you head over to the Blue Water Inn, not the fucking Blue Oyster, regardless of what Nathan says.
Sorry, I'm thinking about the clothes. Sorry.
Go to the Blue Water. Yeah. Nameless is not around to know the proprietor's name, so
Okay.
he's just gonna walk up to the bar.
I know everybody's name, so I say.
All right, what are their names?
Well, I have that keen mind. So, what
Yeah,
are the
but-
names exactly?
Yeah, but what are their names?
Well, that's why I have keen mind.
Why
It's
do
'cause
you
I
Names
can ask
are
you.
Sir and Milady. Milady,
Yes, sir and milady. Here you go.
we're in a terrible state. We require hot baths.
Yes.
Certainly on the house, yes.
Actually, even better. Even better. Mind you, I do like it hot as you can get it.
Certainly. You'll have to give us half hour to get the baths ready.
Oh no.
We have to boil water. We cannot make it go any faster.
Pick out your clothes while the bath is running.
All right, I'm gonna sort my armor out. I'll be down.
We'll bring
Are they
it to you.
sharing?
We'll bring the bath to your room. That will be the best place.
Okay.
Because it'll be a tub, right? And they'll fill the tub with hot water.
Yep.
It's not.
Well,
It's
yeah.
not. There's no such thing as central heating in this.
No, I know. I as a out of character, yeah, I got it. Either they're gonna bring the tub, or I'm gonna go to a tent outside where there's a tub. I get it, but Nameless has never had a bath, so
Oh.
he's just like, Oh, okay. It's brought to the room. All right.
And about half hour later,
Alright.
the baths are brought up, and many hot buckets of water are splashed into the 2 baths.
Excellent. So we need some ale.
Certainly. We've only got wine, I'm afraid, and not much wine.
Wine it is. Do you have? We'll take a little bit of wine. I'll pay for it. Don't worry about it. Leave the bottle.
Okay.
Lord, this is gonna end badly.
Let's go, Arius.
Right.
Epically.
Or no, let's
I'm
go.
not
Let's go,
sure.
Ark. Start drinking.
Yeah.
Get
Let
a
him
big
do
drunk
most of the
before
drinking.
party.
I'll sip. Let him go.
You'll
ahead.
sip.
Yeah, I'm a sip because I'm not gonna get shit faced like he is.
Hang on, but when you had hang on, your character just makes no logical sense.
It's just wine. You guzzled alchemist fire, but
Well,
Yeah,
I'm trying to
yeah,
keep an eye on him.
'Cause you
I'm
thought
more
it was
worried
liquor.
about keeping. I'm more worried about what the fuck is going on with my friend that has this weird kind of dual personality. And I think he's possessed. I'm not a priest. Freckles into here. My other holy man is the one in question. So, yeah, I'm not going to get drunk around this guy.
So Garrett or Nameless is kind of sitting in the tub, and he's got like a half glass of wine, and the bottle is like kind of in his other hand. Well, it's down next to the tub, and he's just kind of sitting there sipping wine. Ark, you don't look like you're enjoying yourself.
Well,
You look like you're concerned or you have questions. What's going on?
dude, are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. By the way, this bath is amazing.
Is it? That's awful hot.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm used to heat.
Lord. So, like, are we gonna, like, I mean, what's our next move now that we've kind of settled everything up? I mean,
Well, the next move is you to finish that glass of wine, stop babying it, and then what we're gonna do is you're gonna drink a second glass, and then by the time we're done with that, we're gonna mosey on over to the Beast on the Rose and get fitted in some nicer attire. Then we're gonna head over to the church. I'm gonna respectfully ask Lady Arena to accompany me to the dinner because I'm not going to a party stag.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. I mean, I assume the rest of the group when they
Yep.
finish up their business in the bandit camp, the rest of the group I'm sure is going to come and accompany us as well.
They're gonna have to catch up, right?
That's okay. That's okay.
I think.
We should. I'm not expert in these things, but I think we should all arrive at the dinner at the same time.
Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about we're pre-gaming. I want they need to catch up. So whiskey
Oh,
or
absolutely.
rye. I'm just trying to figure out. 'Cause
I don't
know
think
the
they
barkeep
have.
should go.
I don't think they have anything here other than wine.
What? You're
Yeah.
kidding me.
No, it's pathetic.
There's no like rot gut or moonshine or
No.
distilled spirits of any kind.
No.
Motherfucker. I bet you that's right. This is just Johnny. They're a little lightweight.
Yeah. I think what they lack. I think what they lack in potency, they make up for in volume.
And then these towns.
That's been my experience.
See, what I'm wondering is, do you think their happiness gets in the way of their like being able to like party?
Whose happiness?
Like the people, all the townsfolk and their bullshit of hi, have a nice day, don't say his name.
I mean, I'm sure it has something to do with the fact that none of them have souls. That's probably the key spark of life that's missing out of them.
All of them?
I mean,
I
the
mean-
Vistani seem to have souls, but bandits. The bandits seem to have souls, but the people here in town don't seem to. At least not that I can tell right now. I can
It's like-
usually see somebody's soul at the edges of their eyes,
So
but I don't think that I may be confused. The limitations of seeing out of this body might be confusing me a little bit. I don't know.
so what about the priest? I mean,
I don't know. I try not to pay attention to him too much.
man, this I'm less and less comfortable. Yeah.
Ask your question.
I don't know what the question would be at this point.
Excellent.
Are we going to survive the night? That's the big one from my head, because
I hope you're getting a real pleased to meet you. Hope you guessed my name
I'm not sure.
vibe off this guy, because
Yeah, well, I am, but I'm also getting this whole holy fuck, my friend, who's normally a very noble and charitable person, although direct, is completely off character, and just I wonder if he's going to be a holy man in the morning, kind of thing. I'm like worried about it. So, yeah.
Right.
Meanwhile, the cleric is like,
Meanwhile, what's everyone else up to? You've purchased you placed your orders. What are the Freckles had finished up touching the back of the of Alexia. Alexi.
you made that
And this
sound.
is
I made that sound what really?
Dirty.
Finished touching this back.
Oh, what was you doing?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that's what I was doing.
Well, exactly. I was just saying it as is. If you wanna, if your mind wants to go into the gutter, you can go into the gutter. But I didn't send you there.
Okay, fine, whatever. Cool.
so Arius is going back to the Blue Water Inn for this growth. Arius, as soon as he places the order, Arius is going back to the inn, and he's trying to track down Ark.
you hear him playing
Okay.
a very loud drinking game.
Yeah, I will also.
Yeah,
add
you-
to the blue dragon.
Okay, Eve.
Did we get a horse?
Arius bought a horse.
Okay, we do have
We have
horses then. So we go
Just
we're going
one.
back.
A horse.
A horse. Okay.
I mean,
So
it might
are
be.
we
You have to go
walking
back
back?
and get
I
more
mean,
eventually.
Aris, it might be
The
worth
horse is
trying to
not
get. It might be worth trying to get. As if everyone can't afford a horse, it might be worth trying to get a cart, and then you can bung everyone in the cart, and then get an additional horse, and then. Do you know what I mean?
True. I suppose I'll ask at the Vistani if they have a cart. If not, I'll have to go hunting elsewhere.
Anyway, so you head into the Blue Water Inn or the Blue Oyster Inn, whatever poison you choose.
We're just walking on them. Them
Oh, no,
having their-
because they're in the bath upstairs. You didn't, I assume you just walk in. I didn't ask what Cameron was doing. Cameron, what are you doing as well?
The door to the room is open.
Yeah.
I had one last thing that I wanted to
Oh.
do with the Vistani, but seeing that the others want to leave, I turn around and say to them, "You may go on without me. I know the way back to Valaki."
Yeah,
When
you
this
sure
is
about-
said, Arius does tilt his head, and you hear his voice in your mind, Nadine. I assume this is asking after your heritage.
I just give a nod.
So Freckle and Eve will just hear Arius chuckle to himself as he heads back.
What did someone say something funny? Make a joke? What's
It is
going
just-
on?
Just an amusing thought coming to mind, Freckle, of how stubborn some people can be to their own detriment at times. It is entertaining. After all, the world is a stage, and what is better than life itself as the most captivating of plays?
You have a very interesting sense of humor, because I didn't find that joke very funny.
Thank you. Thank you.
Harsh Freckle. Oh my god.
Nameless.
You're not funny.
Nameless is the one that's socially awkward.
I'm gonna go upstairs and see them two having a bath.
Yep.
Like
I,
any room. I need a bath.
I think the other two see that as well. But are we resolving Naroon first, or?
Yeah, we can. Naroon. So what are you doing? We're going to resolve Naroon, and then I'll come back to everyone else.
So I feel like I'm making this a very Neroon heavy episode. When I turn to Luvash and I say, your daughter, Arabella, recognized me as a dusk elf.
What are you revealing it? Are you not?
Yes, I am. I've been revealed. It's been revealed the entire time.
He says yes. There are a few of your kind here.
I would like to meet them if at all possible.
Then you wish to. You should speak with Kashmir. Kashmir. Don't get me copyright claimed with that, because they're very legit.
The other desk, of course. Where may I find Kashmir?
Kashmir is the one of the dusk elf live in the huts that surround the camp.
Of course. James, just for my notes, would you mind putting that name into the chat for me, please?
Certainly, for £20.
Kasmire.
No, it's I'll get it for you.
Is it like the province Kashmir?
Oh.
Of course, you wouldn't know.
CAS.
You wouldn't know.
MERE. Was it MERE?
I mean, as you said, the Essex education system did me wonders.
Casimir. Casimir.
Oh, I thought it was Kashmir.
No.
Oh.
That's No, Kashmir would be spelled Kashmir.
I thought it was Kashmir. Changed it now. His name's Kashmir. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Of course. Thank you, Luvash. And again, thank you for understanding that the dog was barking for themselves, not for the group. And I will go seek out Casimir.
Okay, so you head to the southernmost building. Standing quietly in the front of this house, bathed in a warm glow of... Yeah, in the front of this house, bathed in a warm light of its lanterns, are three sullen, grey-cloaked figures, their angular features and black flowing hair half hidden under their cowls.
You're going to have to move my character there.
I'm not even on the same page as you.
Okay, fair enough.
Let me go back to it. Oh, for fuck's sake, I just closed it. So Garrett, or Nameless, Ark just sort of drowns in the bath.
What?
Why does Ark drown in the bath?
I don't know.
What did he do?
He laughed at me, the son of a bitch.
I will. Ark will, or Nameless will get out of the bath.
Give him the kiss
Okay.
of life.
Bubble,
When you get out of the bath,
soaked in bubbles, and I will go behind and try to haul him out of the bath so he doesn't, So
and
he
as
doesn't
you're
drown.
as you're doing that, you notice you're disturbing the giant bubble pirate ship battle that's occurring above you.
Oh,
I
that's
have
awesome.
bubbles, and I have pirate ships, and there's like, you know, there's like little people charging other little people, and like, you know, cannon fire and like
I
explosions.
have to move you, Cameron. That was on the front of the house.
Sorry, thank you.
And as
there it
I
is.
as I'm pulling Ark out of the bath.
You can't pull him out. It's like a gelatinous cube has formed around him and it's melting.
I was gonna say as I'm pulling him out, we're covered in soap suds. That's when Eve walks in.
Hey!
Oh my.
See your naked
on.
butt.
This is
No, it's-
entirely what it looks like.
Entirely, I bet.
It's artistically done so that the bubbles act like a bubble jock strap. So you do see the
Yeah, well-
butt, but
It's okay for network television. It's all right.
yeah.
Like those cartoon bubbles, so you don't see any genitalia.
And if
Nice.
bubbles
You know,
slide
you
down,
could-
it's gonna be pixelated out.
It's pre-watershed. It's that awkward time from 7:30 to 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Pre-watershed.
Maybe-
Due
We're
to
both wearing
your
flesh-colored
entertainment.
underwear, so it doesn't matter anyway.
We have
Yeah.
merkins.
Maybe just like all of our
Giant
characters just don't have like genitals.
That's creepy.
Yeah, you're like Ken and Barbie, yeah? Is that
Yeah,
what
we're
you're saying?
all just Ken and Barbie. That's why
Yeah.
Eve's
No.
never slept with anyone. It's because she just doesn't have genitals.
I mean, that explains why
Just
Ken
we'll
can
leave.
look
We'll leave you two to your fun and your privacy.
No, drink got to him. It's just preventing him from. Oh, look, he can breathe. He's okay.
Where's that gelatinous cube from?
Anyway, back to Naroon.
So I see these 3 people standing outside. And I still completely revealed. Face is there, hair is there. And I walk up to them. The quarterstaff is put away so that they can tell I'm not threatening.
Yeah, but what happens if you need to give them your staff so they can beat you with it?
And I will take it out and give it to them. Don't judge me for my culture. For the culture I've given Nehru. And I say to them, greetings. I am Nehrun Tinnerol of Fen Bellinor. And I am of the belief that my ancestry comes from these lands.
They look you up and down.
Do they say anything?
I'm just wondering what Jesse's doing.
I'm fine. It's all good.
Right.
Jesse's doing Jesse things.
So,
Facts. The facts.
so they're like, are you an dusk elf?
Yes.
They're like, you best if you speak to Casimir. Yes, is the name.
Yes,
All right.
Casimir.
I said Kashmir because it looked like cash. That's how I would pronounce it because I'm special.
That's perfectly fine. Yes.
Well, I guess head inside and see him. They open
Thank
the
you.
door.
I head inside.
You can hear someone moving around inside. Hang on, let me see if I've got more appropriate music. I'm jumping around like a blue-ass fly.
Better than a red ass fly.
True. Just means I'm very cold as opposed to really hot. Is that playing? So, yeah. So, as you enter in, there's like curtains that obviously partition the front entrance to the main part of the property. Obviously, the curtains at the moment are blocking your view into the main area, like into the main living area.
Yeah. Nevin kind of awkwardly stands there for a second and goes, "Excuse me, I'm looking for Casimir."
Yes. Yes. Come in. Come in.
Make my way in.
So, you give me a fucking description. I've got.
He's 5'6", about 120 pounds.
I mean, the art's shit.
Skin is a brown/gray mottled color, and his hair is stark white and it's short cropped.
How do you know that?
With reddish eyes. Because I also GM.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
Before you
make up
say
NPC descriptions on the fly.
All right. Well, no, this is not. Well, before you is like a very dishevelled. He's hunched over. He's using a cane to walk about. He almost looks mutilated. There's like his every ounce of movement he does, he sort of almost winces in pain.
Same.
He stops. He as soon as you like step through the curtains, he literally he looks over at you, looks back, and then just stops in his track and looks over at you, and goes, "You're a dusk elf, and I've never seen you before. Where do you come from?"
I am Neirun Tinerel, or Fen Bellinor.
What's your family name?
My
Do
family name.
you remember your family?
I do not. I know only of myself and my sister.
You have a sister.
Yes, Mela.
Maybe she will be more susceptible to the Force.
He's like,
Yep.
"Oh, that's wonderful news." And how old is she?
She is but 3 years my senior. She is 172.
Is she here?
No. She is currently imprisoned in the city of the Drow.
That damn Strahd. He's yet again curses the curse Strahd.
It is not Strahd's doing.
Whose doing is it?
It is my own. She is the one that is interested in our past.
Where do you come
have-
from?
As far as I am aware, I come from the Sword Coast.
What's the Sword Coast?
It is a land beyond Barovia. There the clouds part and show blue sky. And show a ball of light which presents itself.
What,
They
a
call it the
sun?
sun.
Yes, I know what a sun looks like.
There are people of all walks of life. There are multiple cities that do not sit under the rule of one man. Some sit under a group of people that are chosen by the masses. There is places such as Waterdeep, a city that puts Valeki to shame for its size.
He nods. Take a seat. Please take a seat. And he heads over to the fireplace and pulls a kettle off, like the fire, and like pours 2 cups of some sort of hot beverage. And what do you know of your people? He says as he sort of like fills your cup with some. Well, he fills a kettle, and then he not kettle, teapot, and then he pours from the teapot. And as he's pouring from the teapot, he says, "What do you know of your people?"
My people were chased away. A great army came to destroy. A military campaign destroyed my people's home.
Yes, that is true. Strahd's army destroyed us.
My people fled and arrived on the Sword Coast.
Then you are of the lucky few that escaped the aftermath of the genocide.
Genocide.
He nods. Committed by one of our own. He almost, like, a tear rolls down his eye, like down the side of his face, as he says, all our women folk were butchered.
Nerun is physically seething and says, my ancestors, they were unable to find comfort in the Sword Coast and fled into the Underdark, where they were taken in by the Dark Elves, the Drow.
Do these other Dusk Elves survive today?
There is a small community left. The women hold some power, but they are not true drow, so they never reach the might of the matriarchs.
You should bring them here.
To be slaughtered by that monster?
No. To save the race. We are but a few now.
Why did that monster attack us? What had we done?
We defined him. Anyway, so he's gonna. Have you got Sirenscape up?
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna start telling you the history of Strahd.
Let me tell you about Strahd. He has taken away what was most enduring to me. My people and my sister. He has brought a darkness upon the land, changing its air and those who breathe it. Only his destruction will free us all from his grasp.
There you go. Did you hear that, Cameron?
Yes, I did. Nevin's just. Then I will destroy him.
He says there is only one possible way to destroy him. We must go. I have an idea on how we could potentially destroy him.
Please, Casimir. For my people, for my sister and for myself.
I failed my people and my sister, and now I must atone or be damned.
Okay, that's not what I thought it was. Hang on.
Could I accompany you to the Amber Temple?
Bollocks. I'll talk over that. Okay, I'm just going to ignore that because because the way it's laid out, I thought it would be like. I did play with it before, but obviously I've got some
Linear, it
things.
would be linear, yeah.
So he says, Strahd got his power from the Amber Temple.
The Amber Temple. Do you mean the cathedral in Valaki?
No, there is a temple that is that is far from here, on a much a long journey from where we are, through the mountains. It is a treacherous journey, but it is where his power came from.
And if we destroy the temple?
If you
Or
not to destroy it, but figure out where his power comes from. Yeah, it's the Amber Temple's an ancient vault hidden in the Barovian Mountains. It is, from what I know, where Strahd forged his pact of evil with evil powers and discovered how to become what he is.
I will find it.
But I don't think you are ready yet.
No. I know if I made, even with my friend's assistance, I would be tossed aside. Another mark on the board for that monster.
He says, yes, I believe that is where we'll find the secret on how to break Strahd's pact and free Barovia from its curse.
I shall try.
It is a pleasure to meet a youngling, someone who hasn't suffered the hardships that you would have if you stayed in Barovia.
It is an odd comparison for sure to now know that there are no women left here in Barovia for our people.
He says, yes, our women folk were murdered by the one that serves Strahd.
I think I have met them already.
Oh?
We attended the Burgermeister of Barovia's funeral and have transported his daughter here to Valeki to secure her safety from the devil. Before the stones had even been laid upon the man's grave, an individual came to us. An elven figure with dark brown hair. I believe his name was Ishmak. As I feared.
That scoundrel. We cursed him. Wherever he goes now, the voices of his victims follow him.
And I shall be the one to bring him his silence that he most likely so deserves.
Yes. Oh, yes, yes. I would like to see that, he says. Almost giddy over the thought of that as well.
When the deed is done, I shall bring his body for every dusk elf to see and cheer. Nirin is visibly shaking at this point. All calm and composure has gone. He is fuming.
When you go to the Amber Temple, I will wish to accompany you.
I shall inform the others and tell them that it is non-negotiable.
He says, I must rest though.
Of course. I finish up my tea. And I say,
He says, you're welcome to come by at any time, young Naroon.
I shall be returning soon. I have placed a request with Luvash of the Vistani. I shall update you as soon as I can about what we have been doing to help combat Strahd.
You have my blessings. Thank you. Farewell.
Farewell.
This is amazing, just being able to like have a voice actor on command. That sometimes works.
I bow and I make my way out, and I make my way back to Valaki, trying to compose myself.
On the way back, you're attacked by werewolves and killed because everyone left you to come back by yourself because they're all assholes.
And you said Strahd's name like several times in that meeting.
That is absolutely true.
But this isn't in Valaki, so I'm fine.
Let's hope.
We are gathered here today to mourn the passing of Naroon. He died foolishly and stupidly.
By the time I get back to Valaki, I'm forcing the smile. Like, it's noticeable. But
I mean, you have the face covering, so...
Yeah.
Smile, just smile.
Oh my god.
And the whole world will regret us after all.
Right, anyway,
Be walking on them in the bath.
yeah, you walked. Any of you walking on Ark and Garrett or Nameless or No Name or Nobody or whatever the fuck his name is today.
We already hashed that out.
in a bath, and Yeah, they're just sitting in a bath together. Well, not together, in two separate.
Are they
still
together?
baths.
Oh my god. Did he
Well,
get him
he-
out from
he did catch
drowning
it.
and then jump
Yeah.
in?
Yes, he did. I got you up from drowning, and I turn, and I'm like, tastefully I turn, so my leg is blocking my man business. I was like, "Milady, you'll have to have the bath recharged, but we're just about finished here. There's still half a bottle of wine left. Want to partake?"
Lovely. I'll have some, please. And I'll jump in the bath.
Oh,
Probably like fully clothed. I don't know. I don't have
will-
genitals, so it's fine.
If you wish to disrobe, I will avert my eyes.
Oh well.
That's a lie.
fuck that prestidigitation. I'm gonna unravel it all.
If
Just
it's
get
pretty
a
much a
to
bloke
bath.
anyway.
When you are done with your little events, would you be okay prestidigitating my clothes for
Come on,
me?
Aris,
I'm
let's
not
go.
joining
What-
you. I am not
Yes,
joining
yes,
you.
yes. Come. We have pirate ships made of bubbles.
Can you just clean my clothes for me, please, Ark, with your prestidigitation, and then I shall leave you be.
I really hope Ark is like drunk with like
Oh.
a bubble beard. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I have a bubble beard. I have a bubble hat. It's got a brim. There's like little people living on it. You know.
Yeah,
It's got a bubble pipe with bubble smoke.
Perhaps you can entice Freckle to also join you, but
Oh yeah.
I have something else I'd like to do while you are otherwise occupied.
I mean, clean
Art.
your dirty laundry. Good. Yeah.
No.
Get those suds off. We have an appointment with the clother.
Oh, you are absolutely right. And I clean the clothes and clean everything up and get myself ready and let's go.
Thank you, Ark. I need some.
Can you cast? Have you got any spells left, Jesse?
I have cantrips, prestidigitation.
Yeah, prestidigitation.
prestidigitation.
It's a
Okay.
cantrip.
Yeah.
I can cast as many as he wants, basically.
Yeah.
So if Ark does clean Arius's clothes, Arius is ready to go for the dinner later because he's dressed, white shirt, waistcoat, etc. etc. So he's
What
ready
about-
to
Case.
attend.
What about cleaning the actual body?
No, he's
that's
fine.
what the tub's
also
for.
do that.
Yeah,
I
PlayStation
can.
does it or doesn't.
I'm not going to. They have to take a bath.
Okay, Arius just doesn't have a bath. He always smells of brimstone anyway.
Yeah.
Not gonna change his bath.
Smells
Brimstone
like
and dazzled
devilish.
milk.
Yeah, the brimstone stays anyway. So
It smells like
Oh, yeah.
deviled foot.
instead, as
It's a new Old Spice.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Old spice.
Old Testament spice.
Oldest spice.
Old abyssal spice.
Ye oldie spice.
Ye oldie spice. I like that.
Basically, Arius always has cologne a la brimstone.
What is that one English leather? Isn't it? Oh,
Lather, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what it smells like.
But yeah, Arius, assuming the others who jump in the bath and James is okay with you, while the clothes shopping is going on and the bathing is going on, Arius will take a look at those scrolls he has. And though he doesn't have detect magic or identify, I was wondering if I could do an arcana check to see if I can finally
I
identify.
think they need to be
those spells.
identified because it says it needs to be identified.
Has to be identified. Okay, never mind. I'd hope with arcana check I could have been able to figure out what they were. But okay.
No, because I think they're blank without being identified.
Well, they would still be written on it. I assume you just take the identifier.
No, they're blank
spell
until identified.
Okay.
Oh, that's
If
even
they're blank
cooler.
until
Okay.
identified. Yeah.
Is there like
Say
a
it.
title,
In that case-
and that's it? Is that how it unlocks? Is there
No
a title? And once you
In that case,
can
I'll look
read
them
it-
over, realise they're blank, and go, yeah, I can do these later. Now, toss them on his bed.
Okay. Eventually, Naroon comes back, looking all edgy and miserable. Maybe. What does the face of Naroon look like?
Just the usual stoic face, hidden behind the mask, that has dried and probably got like a bit of frost on it because, let's not forget, Nerun dived into the lake to go rescue Arabella, completely forgetting that Nerun and water don't seem to mix all that well. And as soon as he sees that there are baths being offered, kind of like looks around. Presumably by then Arius has washed himself completely and is out.
Oh, Ari's never got in the bath. Ari's has just been sat off to the side in a chair while
okay.
Eve and Freckle are in the baths.
Seeing that the
I imagine.
baths. Oh, okay. So who's in the baths? Because Ark and Garrett aren't, or Nameless rather isn't.
Yeah,
So
I'll take a bath.
I'm in the bath. I'm already in it.
I can't believe I'm.
so
This is the
the
second
human
roleplay I've
thing.
ever roleplayed bath taking.
It's an important thing. It's an important thing of D&D. Let's be honest.
Never just kind of
Cleanliness
like,
is next to godliness.
And,
Darren will
like we've
just-
been in like 4 fights as well, so come
Yeah,
on.
no, you smell like a bag of hammered ass.
Upon noticing the fact that Freckle and Eve are in the nudie, all of Neroon's pent-up frustration and like all the brooding that he's been doing on the walk back just immediately fades away as Neroon just quietly turns around and says, when one of you is finished, just please tap me on the shoulder.
Yeah, right, hon.
And we'll stand there awkwardly facing the wall until one of them does. And then...
He's in the fucking wall. What's Bigfoot having a bath?
A
least you just-
white hat appears on his head.
Yeah.
Arius is going to lean over to Freckle and just say, "What is it with so many people having this hang-up about nudity? I don't get it."
I don't know.
It is not for my place to look upon a female naked.
I don't even have genitals. How am I female? No, I'm joking. Whatever.
Yeah, I didn't even state what genitals Freckle has.
Yeah. We're all non-binary here, huh?
I assume they're
Helicopter.
enjoyable.
I might roll a dice and just be like,
That's why Eve goes for anything.
So, how
Doesn't
did
have
your
a specific
talk go,
gender.
Neroon, since you seem so determined to ignore the bath?
It went well. I found out some things that I was not expecting.
Are you
Like,
willing?
Neroon goes no further.
Obviously, Garrett and Ark eventually come back in their new digs, right?
New digs.
how much did it cost? 15
It's-
gold, you said?
15 gold each. Yeah,
How
for
much
each.
was for the? How much was it? 1 gold for like the wine and cheese spreads and stuff.
That was included in the 15 gold.
Okay, cool. I assume so. I informed the proprietor that some of our friends may show up to purchase outfits as well.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'll stay open a little bit later then, until they get here.
Hopefully, by the time these two come back, Neroon has literally gone into a bath, dunked his head
Just
underwater, and then, stripped, dunked his head underwater, gotten all the grime off, and is immediately back into his slightly torn monk's clothes.
I'm headed to the church. If Ark wants to accompany me.
Yep, I'm going to.
Freckle,
I don't think you can enter.
Ooh, I can.
I entered
It's-
it before.
Yeah, but that was
really
before.
good.
That was before his
Oh,
hallowed
that's right.
grounds.
That's right. Once you leave,
Ooh,
yeah.
let's see what
yeah.
happens. Oh yeah,
This is awesome. This is awesome.
I'm gonna
Okay,
strut in. I'll be like, yeah.
Right, it's just
Yeah,
like walking
you
through a
literally
wall.
just walk in at about. You just can't go into a barrier.
I kind of walk up to the door and I'm like,
Come on, baby, let's party.
this is odd.
Odd party.
Could you tell Lady Arena that I wish to call on her?
Now?
Yeah, and I need to call on
Why
her
aren't you
now.
coming in? Come. And then I go grab Garrett,
Can't. Yeah, and you pull,
and I
it's,
try to
it's like,
pull
it's like
him through.
pulling. And once he hits a certain point, it's like pulling a tree. It's like it's just not moving. And Garrett's just like, or Nameless is just like,
I sort of picture it like in a cartoon when someone's being dragged against a wall.
This is what happens when you deal with the clergy.
I put both my feet on each side of the sill, and I heave myself up the floor, and I'm pulling as hard as I can, trying to pull him in.
And I just calmly take another sip of wine.
Still got the bottle.
Without budging, I take some wine. Go get it. I'm not gonna be able to set foot in that place.
What is wrong? What is... Okay.
You don't remember the hallowed spell that's put on there?
Yeah, so what? You're not unhallowed.
Most definitely unhallowed. Can you guys just go tell Lady Arena that Garrett wants to call on her?
Hold on. I got you, fam. And I, Hark, am going to go down to the bones, and I'm going to move them to the side.
Oh my fucking god.
Don't do that.
Oh,
Father
okay.
Lucius there to stop you.
Yeah, Nameless is like, no.
Okay, never mind.
Just go tell Lady Arena. I wish to call her to please come outside.
I have solutions.
You had one job.
I mean, out of character, like Nameless. Like if this was a different type of game, Nameless would love for you to do that and damn your soul. but
It was just I thought. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna go get the lady and
Fuck
let her know
me,
that-
Jetty. Fucking hell.
that would have been so awesome, wouldn't it?
Oh my god.
I can't stop laughing for some reason. That's the
You didn't
I was just.
You
I
didn't
was
think
just
this game
thinking-
would go left. Take a
It's
left
the
turn?
it's the whole. You get a flask.
I
I'm
was
gonna
thinking-
down it. That's literally what it is.
No. Okay,
Isn't it?
I was
Am I right?
just thinking.
It's not even gone left. It's in the fucking magic roundabout. You can't get out.
Okay. I was just thinking that if I moved it temporarily, he came in, and I put it back, then he would be fine. There's no more like threat, but then he'd be inside. That's what I was
though.
thinking.
I can be inside. Though.
Yes.
So I just can't get
on the
in.
building next
Yeah,
door.
there's also, would you be able to even get to the bones without Father Lucian going, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah,
You
you're
have
right.
to pull the
so-
door just to open,
So,
you have to go down.
You're right.
To be clear, James.
Yeah, just
No. To be clear, James. I'm not carrying my shield or my armor. I'm dressed in. Garrett is or Nameless is
Alright.
dressed in the full silk regalia outfit,
Okay.
but he is carrying his sword in the scabbard.
Okay.
AC would be 10 plus dex, James, just since he's unarmored.
Well, I have no dex, so I'll.
10.
Okay.
If we get into a scuffle, I'll.
Okay, so Ark, what are you doing except going down into the secret? You know, opening up the secret door in front of
gonna go let
everyone
her know
in the church
I'm gonna
that
let
don't know
her
it's there.
that Garrett is outside waiting for. That's what I'm doing.
She's like, okay.
All right, I've told you. Have yourself a good night, and I'm going to head to the bar.
What does he want?
Probably to dance with you. I think he likes you. So,
Well, tell him to come in then. Jesus Christ.
like I said, I think
Don't
he's
bother, not
wanting to surprise you, or so. I don't know. There's something about it.
Surprise.
You know, you can find out. Bye bye. And I trot off to the bar.
Well, the bars had the
Okay, she comes to the door. Yes, Mr. Garrett?
Yes, milady. Sorry, I did not want to have this conversation in front of a whole congregation, but I was wondering, we've been invited to a prestigious dinner party tonight, and I was wondering, would you be so kind as to accompany me as my +1?
No.
Oh, that was like. That was.
Let me blame for Ray's, yeah, Ray's gone.
And you know
That's,
what?
that's,
If I
that's
open-
how she literally answers.
That literally broke my camera.
I,
Blaine got
extra
tossed around the matrix there for a
She,
minute.
no, she probably does. That was my answer, but you know, she's like, but you are a paladin. You've taken a vow.
Well,
no,
I did.
chastity.
I didn't say that we had to break any vows this evening, my lady. You presume a lot. I appreciate that. I'm flattered. However, I was just wondering if I could do something nice. And I could accompany you, or you could
Well,
accompany me and do me a
I
favor,
mean,
so I don't
you
show
do-
up to this
you-
prestigious
I
party
mean,
single.
I don't think it's a good idea for me to leave the safety of the church.
Just making up
Right.
excuses.
I'm washing my hair. Look,
Washing my
you're,
hair.
Okay.
look, you're a nice guy. Look, Garrett, you're a nice guy, but you're too nice for me to go out with.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, you've just been
Okay.
friend zoned.
No, yeah. Nameless.
Nameless has been friend
Nameless.
zoned. Oh shit.
Nameless will not be friend zoned.
Oh.
She made her intention clear. He's okay. He's moving on. Okay.
Oh.
To be fair, I mean,
Then I
still
bid
say to her, don't leave the church. Don't
Then I
trust
bid you a
anyone.
fine. Then I bid you a fine evening.
Smart to her.
I'll come out
I hope
with
to
a
see you
church
soon,
ball.
Mr. Garrett.
I hope I never see you again. And I toddle off down the street. All right, I'm going to the Blue Water Inn to inquire as to some ladies.
Before he actually returns, I did. Have
We need to
something
do the
in mind.
Neroon area discussion, right? Which I cut off because I was hoping that Garrett would be there, but never mind. Okay.
I was
Coming
going
right
to,
back. That was quick.
I was
Well, you went
going
to get
ask.
Sorry, Cameron.
Sorry.
I was actually gonna have a. I was actually gonna go up to Freckle.
Yeah, I have something else in mind. To be honest with you, that I don't.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, because I want to do this. I don't know if it'd be pushing things too far. However, so James,
Should we take a
tell me.
break and then come back to it?
Yeah,
Sounds
that's,
like
that's
a
probably
plan.
best. Yeah, that's
Yeah?
sounds best.
Right, we're going to take a 10-minute break, guys. Don't touch that dial. We're now back on track with the time. Yes. So, see you in 10 minutes. Love you long time. Sucky, $5.
Oh God.
For
Oh.